Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot. What's up, Aquarius? You're here for your breathtaking moments. I will be tapping in to find out, as it relates to career and finance, what are some breathtaking moments that will occur, moving on to romance and love, as well as taking a look at the friends and family that may be involved in some of your breathtaking moments when this message finds you. So without further ado, we're going to get into this message, Aquarius. I'll also be closing you out with my lovely astrology die that I purchased. I think they're so cute. I'm going to find out what zodiac signs will have an impact in your breathtaking moments, as well as what house you need to give more attention to, what astrological house you will need to give more attention to, Aquarius. So Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you could please, Aquarius, go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. If it don't apply, let it fly, Aquarius. Take only what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get up into this message. To my new viewers, welcome to the channel. Returning viewers, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you. I hope all is well. I'm going to pull 10 cards from the tarot to find out, as it relates to your career and finance, what will be some breathtaking moments that you need to be aware of, Aquarius. Let's get up into it. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of you have some career choices, big choices to make. You're keeping the decisions that you're pondering and to yourself. You know you have to make some major shifts as it relates to your career, and you're preparing for that departure, exit. Some of you may be deciding to leave a job, take another offer elsewhere, because there's a lot of bickering and arguing and a toxic work environment that you just can't take anymore. Yeah, okay, Aquarius, let's get up into this message. So you received the Lovers, the Six of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Moon, the Four of Cups, the Page of Coins, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. So like I stated, quite a few of you may be considering departing, leaving, exiting, and taking an offer elsewhere. The offer may be a lateral move. The money may not be as much as you are receiving where you currently are working, but where you're planning on going, you see that there's an opportunity for creative growth, for you to be happy, for you to be at peace, and you can't put a dollar amount on that, Aquarius. So some of this is bittersweet, and you're keeping this decision to yourself, but you're knowing you need to transition out of one thing and over into something else. Yeah, you are considering leaving, repositioning yourself in such a way, whether it be because you need to relocate for a job. Some of you are thinking about moving away from the area that you've always known and lived in, and you're a little concerned and sad about it, but you know you have to. It's something that you have to do. You're tired of complaining about this thing with this Five of Wands being here. You know that if you want to see a change in what is to occur, you're going to have to make it happen. You're going to have to make it so, or you're going to have to be quiet and accept where you are, Aquarius, and you realize that. So there's some decisions, some big decisions my Aquarius are up against as it relates to their career, their creative passions, how they express themselves as it relates to their career. Because again, for some of my Aquarians to be able to have objectivity, fairness, forward movement, that is just as important to you as having a steady stream of income coming in. You know, some people are cool with chaos just operating around them. Long as you paying me, I don't care. But something about what's going on in your work world, Aquarius, it don't make sense to you. It's bothering you and you're wanting to do something about it in the sense of maybe exiting. You are being advised to not have any knee-jerk reactions, Aquarius. And if you're going to do it, do it. If you're going to do it, do it. Don't, what's the word? Sit and ruminate over this decision. Don't maul and cry and mope and, oh, woe is me. If you're going to make the decision, make it. Because some of you feel as though there's a missed opportunity here. Like, I should have done this a while ago. I wouldn't have been in this situation if I didn't do this. Be careful to not allow your thoughts and your emotions to snowball into a point of you beating yourself up. If you have to make a decision that causes you to have to exit one thing and transition into the next, what shall be, shall be. And that is what it is. Que sera, sera. Take it in stride, Aquarius. So that is your career message. We're going to move on to romance and love. Let's see what my aquas have going on as it relates to what's going to take your breath away in romance and or love. And if you're not here for that, I have divided the video up into timestamps. You can skip on through, skip around if you like. Send this and share this video with another Aquarius or cross watcher who might enjoy it or get something from it, Aquarius, if it's not you. But let's see what my Aquarians need to know as it relates to romance and love. A lot of y'all try to act like y'all don't care about love, but you do. You want to know what's up. You want to know what's on at least the radar. What's the weather forecast? You gonna take a peek, Aquarius. Don't act like you don't care. I know you do. But anyway, I'm gonna pull 5 cards from this romance and love oracle and find out what's up in love for my Aquarius. For those of you new to my channel, I am a fellow Aquarius. Yes, yes, yes. Aqua gang. Aqua gang gang. See, look at that. A wedding done popped out. Don't act like it's not in your spirit, in your mind. You are not wanting to attract and pull that in, Aquarius. I know you do. I know you want it. You received individuality, trust, apology, wedding, and attraction. So quite a few of you want to be able to trust and be vulnerable enough with your significant other to be your quirky individual self. And it may have taken you quite some time to find people that can relate and get on the same page with your mindset, with your personality, with how you show up unapologetically. Some of you may receive an apology from a past ex. That's a breathtaking blast from the past, surprising moment, right? And they come to you and they say, you know, I should have respected and trusted that you being your authentic self was the only way we were going to last. And I tried to take that from you. Some of your exes did not understand your nature, your thought process, your mentality, and they shunned you and talked down to you because of it, right? Some of you are a part of a partnership or will be entering into a partnership where it is that happily ever after. You can trust this individual. They have a quirkiness about them as well. They're unapologetically themselves as well. You're able to plan for the future with this person. You might even meet them at a wedding and they just stand out and you two are drawn to each other across the room. Like you can feel someone looking at you. You know how you just turn and look and lock eyes? Like, wait a minute, hold up, somebody's staring at me. Is giving that type of energy where your pheromones and your scent, even Aquarius, draws somebody in and nobody else matters. Everybody else disappear when you two lock eyes. So let me know in the comments. Drop a comment for me, Aquarius. Let me know how this unfolds, because an ex will apologize. That's one. You will attract in someone possibly at a wedding, or you will be planning a wedding with this individual that you can trust wholeheartedly, that their quirky self is right in line with your quirky self, Aquarius. Oh yeah. You are the one that got away for some. They won't admit it. They've learned from you. They're learning how to be softer even with themselves so that they show up as a better individual and softer to other people. Yeah, you are, Aquarius, the benchmark and standard for some as it relates to relationship goals. But we're going to move on to the friends and family section of your reading, Aquarius. And if you haven't done so already, what you waiting on? Go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Some of you who have TikTok out there, if you would like to engage with me live, I go live quite a bit over on TikTok, at least 3 times a week. So go find me on live, follow me on TikTok, and I do Q&A segments over on TikTok where I open up my chat and I go live and answer questions right there on the spot. So let's see, Aquarius, the friends and family that will be a part of your breathtaking moments. Something's going to go down with a leader, a boss, a manager, a director, someone you report to. What goes around comes around. Somebody gonna get their just due. You reap what you sow type of energy. Somebody may be reporting to the boss about you, Aquarius. Yeah. So you receive boss, farmer, fireman, journalist, and knight. All right. So as it relates to the friends and family operating around you, I know a boss or manager, someone you report to at work, is not necessarily friends or family, but some of you are friends with the people you work with. You're close with these individuals, and there may be a divide on this team where a group is coming to the aid of one individual over another because someone may have said or done something that wasn't favorable in this group, and someone's running their mouth. This night being here with journalists, it also could be with boss, with friends and family, a parental figure like a mother, grandmother, grandfather, uncle, someone who has hierarchy in a family where they have family members that are underneath them. So if it's the grandfather, their son may be out doing the dirty work or running information back and forth inside this family, and it's causing the breakdown and not so good, I'll say, energy inside this family because it's gossip ensuing, and it's taking place like a wildfire, and it's setting the crops on fire. That's no good. You could see this fire from an aerial view. Where there's smoke, there is fire. So there's a family member that sits at a patriarch or matriarch level who is stirring the pot, corrupting the younger generation behind them, saying things. Or there's a conflict where the younger generation is not wanting to accept what this elder is saying. They like, Google said, and this elder is like, F Google. F Google. I've been around longer than there was a Google. F all of that. I know better. And there's a fight and an issue between the young and the old here. Somebody's reporting, though, back to another and giving information in a group. You know how this fits, Aquarius. Somebody is run tell that and is not making matters better in this thing, in this fire. We need some water, and all we got is air, a whole bunch of air, hot air, adding to the fire of this thing, growing it and making it worse. So just be mindful of that. Be careful of those who carry the bone and bring in the gossip and the hot topic to you, Aquarius. All right, we're about to close out your read with the roll of the dice. I'm going to find out what zodiac sign is going to have the most impact to you during your breathtaking moments, Aquarius, and which house you need to give more attention to. So Aquarius, you received Aquarius. Let's see, you can see that. Yep, you received Aquarius, your sign. So some of you may be dealing with another Aquarius. There may be quite a bit of other Aquarians around you that you interact with, that you bounce things off of. An Aquarius may come through and save the day for you because the two of you understand each other in such a way that it's like, all right, I got you, where everybody else around you may be disagreeing and not quite picking up what you're putting down. Another Aquarius allows you to gain a different perspective, that mirroring perspective, Aquarius. So let's find out which house you need to give some attention to during this season of breathtaking moments. The third house is the house of communication. This Gemini season right around the corner is coming Aquarius, the house of communication, how you articulate yourself, how you express yourself, things like that. So you want to make sure that you're learning skills that help develop your communication. And communication is not just the words you use, it's the facial expressions, the body language, knowing when to be quiet. Focus on your throat chakra, Aquarius. So that is your message. I hope that it helps. And until next time, peace.